Hi, I'm Mark Goodale with Morrissey Goodale's AEC Industry Dashboard Strategy Briefing. We've been observing several mega trends that are shaping the AEC industry. Let's take a look at the top three. The first is project financing. The public supports infrastructure investment and improvement, but there are leadership challenges at the federal level, with many leaders acknowledging the needs, but also saying there is no way to fund it. And at the state and local levels, even though tax revenues in general are coming back faster and stronger than expected, most are still so deep in the hole they cannot invest like they should. And given 4 years of this dynamic in the public sector, the private sector is through waiting. There are trillions sitting on the sidelines, so the private sector is forging ahead despite the still uncertain economic recovery. There will be a rise in public-private partnerships throughout North America. Congestion in the transportation system is the most obvious sector and most targeted sector thus far, but more and more we are seeing them in water projects and facilities projects. The big picture is that with private money in the systems, quality-based selection will be challenged, which will put downward pressure on fees for most designers in this industry. Those who can bring innovation and creative solutions, however, will thrive. There will be greater risk for design firms, so they will need to be better risk managers, and that will require a huge culture shift. We will see more designers buying construction firms as well, for example AEC buying Tishman, to thrive in this new environment. The second major trend we're watching is globalization. More and more U.S. firms are generating revenues overseas, but not necessarily profits. And for sure, even if they are generating profits from overseas, they often find collections is another matter entirely. There is an anticipation of greater growth rates in emerging economies, but to capture this upside is very risky. While the big boys are playing overseas, smaller firms are looking to make inroads at home. And trend number three is ever-advancing technology. We see sustained growth in BIM use in design and construction. In theory, it should yield better communication, higher quality, better execution, and improved ROI. Firms that did not invest in BIM during the recession now face the risk of being completely left behind during the recovery. Aside from specific applications, the relentless march of technology advancements has turned the industry upside down in a number of ways. One way it's changed the industry is that in the old days, the model was for the young architects and engineers to seek out the old lions and learn how to get things done. Now technology has totally inverted the mentor-protege relationship. Now older architects and engineers seek out the younger ones, with the tattoos and the piercings, to figure out how to use the apps and the programs and the systems that yield more accuracy and speed. It's actually an opportunity to bridge the generation gap through making a truly symbiotic relationship possible. The mobility and the collaborative power provided by technology means that firms don't have to invest so heavily in real estate anymore either. Instead, they can invest in brand and communication technologies to get closer to clients. It's important for your firm to be on top of these and other macro trends. Some may be aligning in your favor, and some may not. Use your firm's strengths and improve on weaknesses to make sure you are taking advantage where you can and limiting vulnerabilities where you must. I'm Mark Goodale for Morrissey Goodale's AEC Industry Dashboard Strategy Briefing.